Don't you just love British weather? What a day, what a day. A warm welcome, thanks very much for clicking on this video everyone, and I'm out for another wild camp and I am at the beach. We're going to do a little beach wild camp tonight. I was out earlier today, just doing a bit of a recce with my day pack on. I've gone back to the car and switched packs. I've got all my gear with me now. Everyone's gone home. I think the rain had something to do with that. That rain was crazy. So basically there was a very nasty weather system that swooped in across the southeast of England. That has gone now, that disappeared about 6 p.m. and has gone north. And then there's a window now of a couple of hours, and then according to my app, there's supposed to be another load coming in. So got some good light and we'll see how we get on. I just need to see whether the tent pegs will actually stay in the shingle on the beach, so that'll be interesting. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go and get the shelter up. Super careful, this footprint doesn't blow away. Whoa! Okay, welcome back everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, it's never taken me so long to pitch this tent. We've had a big rainstorm earlier today, and that's made it really difficult to kind of get some of the pegs in. Anyway, I've got all the pegs in, I've wedged them in, and I know some people fill up bags of rocks and stones. I've had to do it all by hand. And I forgot to mention that the sea is in that direction. It's not far, the sea is just in that direction. So this is a proper beach camp. I'm in the dunes bit, so hopefully above the high tide line. Yeah, I think I am, should be fine. Oh, we are finally all set up. Time check, 5 to 8. It's been a long day, and I didn't think I was going to get this tent up for a moment. Very exposed stretch of beach. I think it must have been sort of 25, 30 mile an hour gusts, easy. But I'm glad I took Hardy Tempest's advice on how to pitch the tent, so thank you very much, Hardy, for that one. So we're all set up. Dinner tonight, I'm not going to have it yet, is one of my favourite brands, in terms of dehydrated that is, and it's the Summit to Eat. And I haven't tried this one before. It's a vegetable chipotle chili with rice. So vegetarian tonight. And then the beer, which I got on discount today. So Northern Monk reduced, and it's one of those collaboration ones where they team up with another brewery, and this one is called I can't quite see, Order of the Faith. Order of the Faith. It's a strongish one. I think it's 6.57%, but I think after the day I've had and the evening I've had, I need this. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to kick back for a little bit. I'm going to stop filming, and we'll get dinner on a bit later. All right, cheers guys. I've got a strong feeling I'm not going to be getting much sleep tonight. Yeah, it's really picking up the wind now. It's really picking up. Oh, really windy. Okay, it is starting to get really windy, and it's not even midnight yet. So the app is saying that midnight to 3 o'clock is when it was going to really kick off, but it's about 9 o'clock, half 8, 9 o'clock, and it's tent is really getting a battering at the moment. basically that thing of you're just concerned the shelter will hold, and that's all you're really thinking about. Those of you that have been in this situation will know what I mean. Hello all, I'm back in the car now, and yeah, just had to abandon it, to be honest with you. The tent was, I think, holding up okay. I did do a quick look around the outside, but the weather was just getting really, really rough. And if I was to follow the weather app, it was meant to get really bad about midnight, 1 o'clock. But I think the moral of the story is don't just rely on a weather app, and actually just see what's going on and trust your gut instinct on it. And the reality of it was that the I don't know if it was coming out in the video that you're watching, but it was getting really, really rough, really rough. And later on, there was the forecast on the wind speed had increased to at least 50 miles an hour plus rain later, and I was just dealing with wind and no rain. The other thing was that when I went out to check all the tie out points and the pegs and everything, the sea was getting quite near. I felt quite confident that I was above the high tide line, but I don't know, there was just something telling me it didn't feel quite right. And I think because there's a storm coming in, there was a lot of swell in the sea, and the sea was getting high, and there was lots of sort of foam and waves like just pinging up quite near the tent. So I and I think the other thing was it was just getting so noisy in the tent. I know I would not have got any sleep at all if I'd stayed in the tent. I just would have just been sitting there just thinking, worrying, is the tent going to be okay? You know, is the high tide going to be anywhere near my tent? You know, all that kind of stuff. So I think there just comes a point where you have to just follow the gut instinct, and you just have to call it, don't you? You have to go. Safety is more important than YouTube videos and whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't see this one through for you. It happens sometimes. I think this is the second time I've had to abandon something. So yeah, it happens, doesn't it? It happens. But anyway, if you've made it through to the end, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you hopefully on a bit of a calmer camp next time. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.